Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liquor Kenobi. And before we get started, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. All right, today I'm not going to be doing that much videos because I got something I got to do for with my family, and it's something very important. But I'm hoping the internet will work well right now because I'm probably going to be doing a couple of videos and my stream, hopefully it went well yesterday because I was playing Ninja Gaiden and Ragebound. So if you guys have not watched it, just please go watch it. Just give me a comment if it was slow or anything like that. Just let me know in the comments below because I did not have a very strong internet, man, but I hope that it worked out fine. All right, let's get into this article and see how this works. From hype to heartbreak, the fall of American Heartland theme park. Now, if you guys remember, American Heartland was in Oklahoma, and it was supposed to inspire everyone to go. And it was supposed to be one of the best theme parks ever lived to open up, but it looks like things went not in their way right now. So let's take a read at this. Here we go. I hope everyone's having a good morning. In recent years, the theme park industry has been a roller coaster ride of its own. From Disney's controversial changes and closures to the long-awaited debut of Epic Universe and Universal's Orlando, fans have experienced a whirlwind of emotions. But amid corporate shifts and rising guest frustration, one announcement in 2023 promised a new kind of magic, a $2 billion Disneyland-like theme park in the heart of America, Veneta, Oklahoma. Yeah, I remember the layout and everything, and here is the layout. This looked it great. This looked it fantastic. Let me see if you guys can see it. Yes, you could. Good. It looks great, man. It looks magnificent, bro. But it looks like it may not be looking good. So let's see. Dubbed American Heartland, it offered a patriotic vision of family fun designed by former Disney Imagineers, or so we were told. A bright spot of hope amidst a dark time. The period between 2022 and 2023 was a busy time for parks as pent-up demand had built up during an era of lockdown-related closures. It was also a time of growing frustration among theme park goers, with massively rising prices, added charges for services that were once included for FastPass and Magical Express. I'm looking at you. And overall lowered guests' experience, with parks being far less lean and properly maintained as in the past. This was coupled with Disney driving in a very divisive political fight with the state of Florida, and average families reacting to that, along with other poor decisions on Disney's part. This led to a diminished opinion of the House of Mouse. But on July 19th of 2023, theme park fans across the nation got a breath of fresh and exciting news. A Disneyland-like theme park world would be built smack in the center of America's in the United States in Veneta, Oklahoma. The park was named American Heartland and was confirmed to have a patriotic theme. Not only would this park promote traditional family values and fun, but it was also to be built by many former Disney Imagineers. Excitement for this project was felt immediately and ripped quickly throughout the theme park enthusiast community. The Mansion Entertainment Group. Who are they? The initial announcement came from Larry Willett of the Mansion Entertainment Group. This entity currently owns and runs the Mansion Theater in Branson, Missouri. A good deal of the funding was to come from wealthy benefactor 92-year-old Gene Bicknell, who once was the largest Pizza Hut franchise owner in the world with over 700 locations under his belt in the early 2000s. This was to be a $2 billion development project that would not only include the theme park, but a full-scale resort hotel and campground. At the time of the initial announcement, there was a great deal of excitement surrounding the news. But personally, I was skeptical for good reason. But in full disclosure, I once worked for the Mansion Entertainment Group. Back in 2003 and 2004, I was contracted as a musical theater performer at the Mansion Theater. I played the role of Reuben and Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. and several roles in a musical called Celebrate America, where I even held the role as son to the character portrayed by none other than Gene Bicknell himself. And the designs of the park would have been great, dude. Look at this. It's amazing, dude. I was also associated to a much lesser degree with Larry Wilhite due to what I had learned from that experience. I had little faith in the American Heartland project. When it was announced, without going into a great deal of detail, let me just say I saw a lack of organization while working at the Mansion Entertainment Group. The location also seemed unfeasible for a resort and theme park, as that plot of land, Veneta, Oklahoma, smack in the center of Tornado Alley, a geographical path across the United States that sees the highest volume of destructive thunderstorms and tornadoes annually. You know, when well, I've done this article years ago. I mean, last year. I did this last year and I was excited about it, but I was also concerned at the same time that tornadoes do venture in Oklahoma many times, and I was kind of worried that would this be a good idea to do a theme park there? But wow, man. I just couldn't believe it. And I think this is not good news. So I think it's going to get shut. I think looks like what I'm reading here looks like it's going to get shut down. That alone seemed to be an insurance nightmare. From what I had seen 21 years ago at the mansion, I didn't think this group was up to the task. I reached out to them several times over the past few years, but got no comment as to for the progress of the project. The end of a dream. A 2024 report started to come in the work on the project halting, and unpaid bills began to pile up. Our one outlet, Construction Dive, reported in November of 2024 that 2 firms have filed liens against the developers, and as little happened on the site. This spelled the beginning of the end of this dream project. The latest news came in the last week with KJRH 2 News, Oklahoma, reporting with the headline, Financial Backer for a Proposed Veneta Theme Park Files Lawsuit in Federal Court. Gene Bicknell claiming $60 million in damages for being defrauded. Damn. Bicknell states in the suit that they executed a predatory conspiracy of psychological manipulation, convincing Gene through fraud and impersonation that God himself was commanding him both to finance the park's construction and to grant Silenskis and Whitfield 2/3 ownership over the completed venture, which was to be worth $2 billion. And with that, it appears that American Heartland has come to an end before it had the chance to begin. Well, let me tell you, man, I mean, it would have been a great park, man. But like I said, doing it there was a big risk. I didn't think it was going to work. I mean, I was hoping this park would come, but I didn't think they would try to do it in Oklahoma, man. Because that's where tornadoes hit a lot normally. I mean, would you imagine if the park was open and then tornadoes went there and destroyed that place? You know how much money they'd be paying? More than $2 billion. It'd be like a nightmare, dude. But like I said, dude, I mean, this is very sad that this park is not going to come to fruition. But hey, that's the end of it, man. So let me know your thoughts on this. I will have this link posted in the description below so you guys can read this yourselves. So please share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being part of the channel. And I hope to see you guys until next time. Bye, everyone.